Human interaction is once again in the spotlight following the increase of the number of reported cases of people infected with COVID-19. The virus has changed the way we socialize. It is no longer acceptable to shake hands, but this has become the safest way to greet.
We must minimize physical contact with other people and encourage the elbow greeting which is this, rather than shaking hands.
In this age of social media, we socialize 24/7 anywhere in the world. So how do you remain on the social scene and still keep the required distance? So you have heard of the term social distancing. What does it mean and how do you practice it in your everyday life? Today I take to the streets of Johannesburg to find out how South Africans are taking basic precautionary measures, including the famous greeting. Let's go find them. What do you understand about social distancing?
Social distance.
You guys were not watching the president?
No.
So how are you greeting? Have you changed the way you greet one another?
Oh yes, we have.
Okay, do you want to show me how you greet one another? At least you've started doing one thing right.
Yeah.
In social distancing mina ngiyayibona mara sekubhlungu la ngale sifo lese corona lesi.
Yeah.
So vele kumele sihlale si-aware ngoba sesifikile manje.
Yeah.
Asabuzi vele sesikhona la ekhaya.
Okay. So now have you changed the way you greet your friends? Ubagreeta kanjani?
Mina amajita wami vele iRastafari uyabona. Angithashi angenzi next kumele ngithi Rastafari bese ngiphume. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you've got one thing right. It's a greeting via Bluetooth. How do you do it? Show me.
Rastafari.
Yeah.
No, I'm touching German.
Thank you. From the streets to the eateries, South Africans are getting the hang of things when it comes to this new lifestyle. Are you now used to working with these?
Yeah, I'm getting used to it because to keep our hands clean when serving the customers so that we don't have to catch the bacteria and all of that. Yeah.
How often do you change your gloves?
Since I got in today at work, I think it's the third time I've changed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So because I have to keep on changing them because I do a lot of things, so I have to now and then keep changing them.
Gloves and masks are not the only change visible when you visit eateries. People have also begun to sit alone or in a 1 meter distance from one another.
I do practice social distancing. That's exactly why I'm here on Tuesday when there's not a lot of people, and I just came to wash the car.
For those who are not into dining alone, the takeaway option has become a popular trend.
One thing we've realized and have seen was a sharp increase in orders, takeaway orders. That's people walking in to order, take home, as well as the Uber Eats. We've seen a sharp increase in that. The VIP area, which is where we host the events, especially on Sundays, for now, as of yesterday, has been shut until further notice.
The most important thing, and always to practice, is to take better care of ourselves at all times.
ANC and EFF are staging a walkout because they don't want the DA Speaker, Katlego Matebe, to continue.
We can't have a person now that is being investigated and so on. She must step aside and allow the process to conclude.
The real reason why the ANC and EFF collapsed the meeting, the two parties have